Hi, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but I wanted to come on and just discuss the new Lost in Wonderland collection. I got it all laid out on my desk right now. There were some questions from another tech about comparisons and were they similar to what came out in the I can't remember the last collection with Couch Couture and all that from Ellie. Girls Night In. Girls Night In. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the colors, show you what they look like, what I found to be similar. I'm using my new camera my husband bought me. It's a Canon R50V. It was made specifically for streaming and content creation, so I'm giving it a shot. Different from my phone. It doesn't have a flash, so that's going to be interesting. But I'm just going to, if I need to sprinkle a little light on something like the glitters and stuff, I'll put my camera flash on it. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. So let's give this a go. Please be patient. I'm trying to figure this out. So let me flip. Okay. Let me try and get set up here. It's going to take me a second. Okay. So here's the collection. I have it laid out. I got some comparisons ready to go. I got Queen of Hearts there. Queen of Hearts. Off with Their Heads. Talking in Circles. Ask Alice. Whimsical Whiskers. I'm late. And then on this side, and this was my free little gift from Ellie, Head in the Clouds. That's what I picked in the buttercream because I don't have that. And then we've got Happy Unbirthday, the first orange glitter there. We're All Mad Here. Six Impossible Things, Cheshire Charm, Twisted Tea Party, and Down the Rabbit Hole. So the first one I'm going to show is Queen of Hearts. Okay, so this is Queen of Hearts. I had people ask, maybe I'll turn this light on. No, I think that'll be all right. So I had some people ask about Queen of Hearts, specifically Queen of Hearts, Talking in Circles, and Ask Alice, if they were similar to what came out last season. I would say somewhat similar. Flaming Hot was the red that they came out with last spring summer collection. And I would say this is definitely different than Flaming Hot. Flaming Hot was more of a... So this one is Flaming Hot right here. Okay. So Flaming Hot on the left and Queen of Hearts on the right. I don't know how focused that is because my camera is just not focusing. Sorry. That's going to be the hard part with this guy, trying to get things in frame and focused. So Flaming Hot, maybe if I put my hand, there we go. Flaming Hot's on the left, Queen of Hearts is on the right. So Flaming Hot is definitely more of a orangey red, a little bit more of an orange undertone. And Queen of Hearts definitely has a more bluer red undertone. So it's a bit of a cooler red. This is more even, I would say, a hot orangey color. It's not so much, it is a red. I would consider it a red, but I have it on my orange swatch. It just seems very fiery. So that's kind of where I put that one. But I was looking at the other reds that I have. Let me see what I think is fairly... Honestly, I don't think any of these looks as... Like, I do have some reds with bluer undertones, for sure. So Real Red is on the left here. This is Real Red. And then again, I have Queen of Hearts on the right. So Real Red on the left, Queen of Hearts on the right. So Queen of Hearts is brighter, for sure. A little bit lighter and a different tone. I would say Real Red is more of an orangey red, for sure. And then Unruly Red is a deeper tone of red, but also kind of in that cooler toned red. I don't know that it's such a warm red like Real Red. Real Red's pretty warm. This one is starting to get more into the cooler tone. Okay, so that's Unruly Red and Queen of Hearts on the right. And then Red Rover, again, I feel like Red Rover is a warm red. That's on the left, maybe not, but this one is definitely more of a pinkier red compared to that one. Pinky with some blue undertone, maybe. I don't know. It's very cool, but Red Rover is definitely deeper. It's not as bright. And then Perfect Cut, you're just getting into like wine color. So no, not even close. So I would say there's a place for it. I think the one, like I said, let me see. The one I thought it was similar to was Don't Be Crabby. So Don't Be Crabby's on the left and Queen of Hearts is on the right. Very, very similar in tone. I would say tonal, they are about the same. But Don't Be Crabby is lighter and Queen of Hearts is definitely a deeper tone of that. So I would say these two are pretty much in the same tonal family. But again, Queen of Hearts is just a little bit darker. So that's kind of where that one's falling for me. And then the next one I want to show is Off With Their Heads. Okay, there is nothing like this one in at least my collection I have. I've been collecting Ellie for probably the last 3 or 4 years, and yeah. So in my collection, I have 0 like this in the orange swatch family. So there's not even a comparison. I can't even compare to it because there's nothing. So here is Farm Fresh. Again, not even a comparison. It is a beautiful orange, fiery orange, and they put some flashy gold shimmer through it. Orangey yellow gold. I don't even know what to call that, but that shimmer is stunning, stunning. Off With Their Heads. This is probably one of my favorites in the collection. And let me get my phone light turned on. Oops, sorry, I was out of frame here. Okay, I'm going to leave my phone light. I don't know. Well, that didn't really do much for it. But, well, yeah, I guess you could see more of the flash and sparkle. I love Off With Their Heads. This is super pretty. I cannot wait to use that. That is going to be fun, fun, fun. Okay, so again, nothing in here I would say really compares to Off With Their Heads. Tonally, Flaming Hot might be kind of in that range. I have to say those maybe in a set would be really pretty somehow, working those two together, but Flaming Hot's on the left. Again, it's a darker orangey red. Yeah, so honestly, this is filling a neat void in here. Trippy's that super, even Trippy would be fun with it. Trippy's on the left. Yeah, so nothing like it in my collection anyway. Not a thing. Pretty excited about that. I'm very, very excited about that. Let me see where my yellows... Oh, those are on there too. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything that really I have yet that looks like Off With Their Heads. So I'm super excited. That's filling a void for me, totally. And the kind of mate to that in the glitter, Happy Unbirthday. I'll get to the glitters, but I'm telling you, it's a good go. Talking in Circles. This is super cute. The question was veggies and vines. Somebody said, well, how close I feel like I've seen these before, and yeah, that we've seen versions, maybe tones of it, but definitely. So Veggie and Vines is on the left, Talking in Circles on the right. Veggie and Vines to me is, again, probably tonally the same, but definitely a little lighter. And if you don't have Veggie and Vines, like I only have Veggie and Vines and Buttercream. I don't have it in P+. So I'm kind of excited about Talking in Circles because now I have something similar in the P+, because I don't have that in the soft gel. So it's nice to be able to offer multiple colors in different formulas, because not everybody I have uses the same formulas. So anyway, I would also say Talking in Circles to me leans a little more towards a greeny vibe, like a little bit more on the green side. Yellowy green for sure. I would say, yeah, Veggie and Vines is the closest, but again, different in tone. Lightness, almost the same, but tonal different. Definitely a little bit darker and a little bit maybe on the greener side. Veggie and Vines to me looks a little more yellow, and this one definitely looks a little more on the green. And then that to me is it. There is nothing in here that is even close to Talking in Circles. Nothing. Veggies and Vines would be the same, but so that's it for that. And then Ask Alice, immediately I thought of Petty Party, as I know a lot did. So this is Ask Alice. Ask Alice is a shimmer. Yes. So it has a really subtle shimmer in it. Let me see if I can get my light on it and if it'll sparkle for us. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that, if it's sparkling or not. I don't see much of a sparkle, but it definitely has a really super soft. I can see, let's see. There are some flecks of kind of, it's got a very subtle flash to it for sure. You can kind of see it right there. So it's a really, really pretty shimmer, very subtle. But when I look at it, I'm seeing maybe pink, maybe a little bit on a purpley side. But again, the shimmer is very, very subtle, but very pretty. Petty Party is definitely a more muted tone. So here's Emotionally Drained. A little bit more muted, like muddy, dirty colored, Emotionally Drained. And then Ask Alice is on the right. And then we have Petty Party. Now, Petty Party is a shimmer as well. I would say Petty Party's shimmer is more noticeable. So this is Petty Party and this is Ask Alice. Very, very similar. But again, Petty Party has a really pretty light kind of turquoise shimmer to it. And it's very noticeable. Whereas Ask Alice, her shimmer is just a little bit more on the subtle side. Let me see if I can get light on that. So can you see that? I'm looking through a very small viewfinder. But you can see Petty Party's shimmer a whole lot more. So the shimmer's probably a bit on the bigger side. And then the shimmer in Ask Alice is very subtle and a little bit of a different color. Kind of like pink, like I was saying, more like a pinky, little pinky sparkle to it. And then Petty Party definitely is, yeah. So tonally almost the same. I would say Ask Alice, maybe it's the shimmer that's making Petty Party look more aqua, but this one to me has a little bit more of a blue look to it. Starting to lean towards the blue side for sure. But so that's Ask Alice. Whimsical Whiskers is very translucent. This is 2 good coats. You could get away with 1 coat and have it look more opaque. Or I'm sorry, translucent. The closest thing to this I noticed was Phone Home as far as opacity. They're very much creamy. It's a cream for sure, just like Phone Home. So Phone Home is on the left. Phone Home's on the left, Whimsical Whiskers on the right. Phone Home is a little bit lighter, for sure, and not as pink. This one is leaning way more towards a pink. This one has more white and more creamy base in it. I definitely would say this is pinker. Very pretty, but it is translucent. This is 2 good coats. So I noticed with 1 coat, it was very see-through and sheer. So you're going to get more of a sheer vibe when you're doing 1 coat as opposed to 2. But they are very, it's like marshmallow. It's very, I don't have marshmallow. I'd really like to get it, but I don't know. I'm fumbling for words here, but it's like a sheer, more like a sheer color. But with 2 coats, you're getting pretty good coverage. So if you want it to be a little more sheer, I would say just do 1 coat and let it self-level out real nice. So Whimsical Whiskers, very cute. I'm Late is another pink, and I was like, really 2 pinks in the collection, but I have to say this one is very different. So here's Whimsical Whiskers. Again, Whimsical Whiskers is very sheer if you're using it with 1 coat, but 2 coats will give you pretty good coverage. That's what I have here. And then I'm Late is a shimmer, and that shimmer is stunning. It is so hard to see on camera, but I will try and throw some light on it. But it's darker, it's muted, so it's a little bit more muted, not as bright. And it's definitely opaque, like you can't see through I'm Late, and definitely a shimmer. So the closest thing, let's see, I'm Late. I didn't really find a lot similar to it. I thought maybe Couch Couture, but Couch Couture is pinker. But it definitely has a pretty shimmer in it. But I'm telling you, the shimmer in I'm Late is really pretty. Couch Couture, more pinky with a light pink shimmer to it. So not really the same. Let's see. What else would kind of know? I wish I could do this live for you guys so I can answer questions, but I don't have enough followers to go live, so that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. I have Power Nap and Color Gel, which is old as dirt, but not really the same at all. I'm trying to think maybe on the mauve-y tone. To me, it definitely hits more mauve than anything else. It kind of looks like I'm Sensitive, but lighter. So I'm Sensitive is on the left, and I'm Late is on the right. And I'm Sensitive is actually a cream. I don't think there's shimmer to her, but kind of in that family. So more like mauve-y, a mauve-y pink. Very pretty. That would be cute together in a set somehow if you used them together. But let me open the pot for you and show you I'm Late, and I'll put my light on it. It is got some wicked, I don't know if that's a purple shimmer. I don't know what kind of shimmer that is. Oh, my light is on. Okay. I mean, can you see that? It's like a purpley. That is so pretty. I wish it showed up a bit more when you actually paint it out. It seems like it's more flashy in the pot of color and on the brush of the polish brush than it is when you polish it on. But I mean, maybe if you put 3 coats instead of 2, 3 thin coats. But man, that is so pretty. So again, I don't think there's anything like this one that I personally have in the collection. Maybe there's some Ellie from days past, that might actually have that. But nothing I have definitely with that cute flash in it. So that's super pretty. So that's all the colors. We got through all of those. So again, I'm late. You can kind of see the pinky blue shimmer, but it's really hard to tell. Let's see if I put my light on it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see. I would assume this is something you're going to see more so when you're outside in the sunlight. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle, but you saw it in the pot. It's a stunning color. You can kind of see the flash on it right there. But pretty, so very pretty. And then again, my free gift was Head in the Clouds. When you order a certain amount, Ellie will give you a free gift. You get to pick, and I picked Head in the Clouds because I didn't have anything quite like it. I have one that's similar, but let's see. Oh, you know what? Chick Flick and Chill is almost the same thing, but I would say Head in the Clouds is lighter. I guess you could even mix some white into Chick Flick and Chill to get Head in the Clouds, but the only thing I have like this is buttercream. So if I wanted to do a light version of that in P+, I would probably just grab Chick Flick and Chill and add a little white to it. So yeah, it's cute. I mean, you can never have too much light blue, a lot of sky, different things like that. So that was my free gift. All right, now the glitters. We've got Happy Unbirthday. It's a really pretty carrot. All these are spring. There are summer, like I would say the orange and the red are leaning more towards summer and hot and flashy. This glitter is really pretty. There's the light on it, my flash on it. See if I can get it closer. Give it some sparkle in focus. It's hard to get it to shine in focus. But yeah, super, super pretty. This one I'm seeing some hot orangey flash, yellow flash. Really pretty. This is a really pretty kind of a carrot color. I thought, can you make glittery carrots? Guess what? I probably will. But super pretty, and it's going to look good off with their heads. It would look really cute in a set for sure. So now I'm going to start showing you what you can do with them. I think that's super pretty together. I would even pair it with Flamin' Hot, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Over Flaming Hot would be pretty. Over Trippy would be pretty. You could even do it with Farm Fresh, maybe for fall. Pumpkins, cute. That would be cute. So that's just some ideas that you could do that. That's cute. But Happy Unbirthday is super cute mate to off with their heads. So cute. The next one, We're All Mad here. And this one is a really grassy green. I was thinking of, oh my gosh, let me get the greens. The one from the Peace and Love. I was thinking of Peace and Love, but super different. So not even the same. Excuse me. We've been getting the fireplace going and it's making me cough. But so Peace and Love definitely has a bit more of a true green in it and gold. And there's even some orange in there. But I would say We're All Mad here is smaller cuts of glitter. So Peace and Love is chunkier. We're All Mad here is definitely finer cut of glitter for sure. And it's got different sparks to it. So, but Peace and Love has a bit more of a deep green cut in there and a gold. I would say if you took that dark green cut out, it would probably be really similar. But anyway, it's got some lighter green, some gold, maybe even some orange fire in it. It's definitely a spring green. Peace and Love is good. Grassy as well. I would say a grass green, but We're All Mad here is definitely a beautiful spring green. It reminds me of the grass you used to put in like Easter baskets. Oh, it's cute. But you know what? Let me open the pots too. Here's Happy Unbirthday. Ugh, isn't that pretty? So that's Happy Unbirthday in the pot. That's the orange one. And then We're All Mad here in the pot. Super pretty. And then we have Six Impossible Things. Six Impossible Things. Again, I was even saying another teal. Another aqua, really. But you know what? It's so cute. It's a very light, again, I keep saying springy. When they said spring and summer this year, they nailed the spring part. Let me get the swatch. So this is Six Impossible Things. Very cute. Very delicate. I have to say, pretty much all the glitters in this collection are very delicate and light. They're not heavy. They're very soft, sparkly. They're very sparkly. They're flashy, but definitely a smaller cut of glitter in these glitters for the spring and fall, summer. Sorry, I keep saying spring and fall. Dingbat. But spring and summer and soft. They're not chunky. They're not heavy. I keep thinking of like all these Easter themes with eggs and bunnies and just all kinds of cute things. And I feel like they're very soft and they're going to work really well for that kind of spring going into summer. So super cute. I can't wait for Easter. I think it's going to be fun to create with all these new things. But as far as this one, in the teals that I have, I don't think I have anything like it. Deja Blue, not even close. Definitely more on the blue than green, and I feel like Six Impossible Things leans more towards that greeny teal. The closest thing that I have in colors to this, and not a lot, I gotta say, not a lot. So the closest, let's see, Twilight Date Night, I only have in Buttercream. Pretty close, but that's darker. Jade Bling is so blingy, but also different. It's butter bling, so it's different. But I would say Six Impossible Things kind of for me, Emotionally Drained, Gossip and Glow, Petty Party, kind of in this realm right here is kind of where they live. But I feel like Six Impossible Things would go really, really pretty with Emotionally Drained. Other than, Ask Alice, because I swear that's its mate for this season. This is its mate right here. If you're going to go color for color, that would be a mate for that. But Emotionally Drained, I think goes really, really well with it. That's a pretty nice match. Don't count these funky ones out, though. Gossip and Glow, it's got a funky, like, pink, and we're going to see that one in the next one I'm sharing. This iridescent that they've been using in some of them, super pretty, but they look good over multitudes of colors, like Crybaby. Let me see if I can find Crybaby. Crybaby is a little chameleon. That sucker goes over. So this is Crybaby right here. And Crybaby, I'm telling you, it's a jack of all trade. It goes over any color. You can put it over dark ones, light ones. It brings out the best in a lot of colors. So it's very pretty. But here is Six Impossible Things. So different, but it just kind of reminds me of it with some of the, actually this one, no, sorry. This one though, it can go over lots too. But the next one reminds me of Crybaby. This is Cheshire Charm. That one reminded me a lot of Crybaby. I would say Cheshire Charm has a bit more of a pinky undertone, but the iridescent glitters are pretty much the same. You got a lot more pink in Cheshire Charm. A little bit more pink. For sure. I'm seeing a lot more pink flash in Cheshire Charm. I don't really know what Crybaby's main undertone is. Crybaby's interesting, but Cheshire Charm, I feel like has more of a pinky undertone. Let me open the pot and show you. So, oh, there's purple. It's pink. It's got purple flash to it. Gosh, there's a lot of color in there. It's like if you move it around, there's turquoise and pink iridescent, purple. It's super pretty, super pretty. So definitely, let me fish out Crybaby. Let me see if I can find that really quick. I have a feeling, there it is. I feel like Crybaby might have more of a yellowy undertone. Yeah, kind of a goldy yellow. So here's Crybaby on the left. You can always, things pop more on the black background. But Crybaby's on the left. So I would say Crybaby has more of a yellow undertone. And Cheshire Charm definitely has a pinky undertone. So that's what you're getting in that one. But the iridescence, very similar, except I would say there's more of a purple flash in Cheshire Charm. So very pretty. But if you don't have Crybaby, I would suggest it. It's beautiful. Crybaby is one of my favorites. I never get tired of that one. It's super pretty. Okay, so that was Cheshire Charm. And I'm trying to think, there was one that was kind of hitting. No, I don't know. Cheshire Charm's going to look really good with I'm Late, I'm Late. It's got that, honestly, the shimmer that's running through Cheshire, I'm sorry, I'm Late, I'm Late. I'm Late, I'm Late is that kind of muted down pink with the purpley shimmer. That's what I'm seeing in Cheshire Charm, is that purpley flash. So these two, they're a match made in heaven. They're just beautiful together. You could see what it's going to look like on top with it. Super pretty. And then Twisted Tea is a rose gold, I would say. Again, not as big cuts of glitter as we've seen before in their rose golds. But that's it in the pot. Really pretty. But let's see here. So here's Twisted Tea Party. And I'm going to find my rose gold swatches. So let's see. Champagne Butterbling. If you don't have that, get it. That's on the left. She's a poppin'. That one is packed. If you don't know about the Butterblings, they're only hard gel. It's buttercream, basically, but it's packed. That's why they call them Butterblings with glitter. I mean, you get full coverage glitter, and it is super stunning. I know what I wanted to share. I wanted to share about, I need to remind myself, Cheshire Charm and the Princess Butterbling. But anyway, Mercury Meltdown, similar, but it has more of the hollow in it. Not quite as champagne-y. The Butterbling is pretty close in tone, but I would say this one is more rosy gold. let's see. Diamond in the Rough, no. Twisted Tea Party is lighter than Diamond in the Rough. And like I said, the cut of glitter is a lot softer. And then Champagne Problems, not even close. That's more of a bronzy background. This one is a very soft rose gold. So real pretty. Again, it would go with a lot on this little swatchy swatch here. So this is Twisted Tea Party, and that's I'm Sensitive. That would look good, which is funny because I'm Sensitive does remind me of I'm Late. But so that would look really nice together. Twisted Tea Party and I'm Sensitive. Twisted Tea Party and Traditions. Pretty. Honestly, that's kind of it. Attitude Adjustment. It would go very, very nice with these guys here. Attitude Adjustment. I Do. I Do's a little more on the pinky side, but it still goes well. It's got that nice pink. And then Earthling. I like Earthling too. Earthling is a nice shimmer, light shimmer. Very cute. So that would go well. I don't know what that is. Like one of the top coat chips came off. Okay, and then the last one is Down the Rabbit Hole. It's a gold. Again, soft, fine glitter. Not chunky at all. And this is it in the pot. So here's Down the Rabbit Hole in the pot. Here's the swatch. Very, very soft, fine glitter. It is definitely more of a yellowy gold. It's not like an obnoxious yellow gold though. It's a really pretty soft yellow. Again, like a spring color, like a baby chick or something like that. So that was kind of cute. I thought they really kind of did good with that one. I like that a lot. Bare Canvas. I have Bare Canvas. And I think it looks good with that. Kind of that yellow undertone. Bare Canvas would be a good one to match with it. I don't really know what they were putting this one together with. Like, Queen of Hearts doesn't really have a mate, I would say, in this collection either. But, I mean, those two together, you could do something fun with gold and the red. Let's see. What golds do I have? Not a lot. Like I said, my collection's pretty limited. But so it's definitely even golder than Heavenly. Heavenly is a little more on the tan side, I would say. So I don't know that I would pair it with that one. I mean, you could for sure pair these together on a set. That would actually look really pretty. But I mean, I guess, yeah, that looks nice together for sure. Those would look cute. Sincerely Yours, not even close. Sincerely Yours is even finer of a cut. It's really, really, and it's not as yellow. Adventure Awaits is a little tonally different. It's not as yellow gold. It's a little bit more of a softer gold. And then Lavish is even more muted gold. A little bit more of a brownish tone or tan tone. So Down the Rabbit Hole, it's cute. It's kind of fulfilling a little bit of a yellowy gold that I don't have in the LE collection anyway. So that's cute. That was super cute. I would say my yellows are pretty limited. I don't have a lot of yellow colors in general. Bare Canvas is probably the yellowest thing I have. It's got a yellow undertone. So you could probably use it with Bare Canvas. That would go the best out of what I have anyway. I'm bummed because I don't have any, I can't remember if it's called Yellow Jacket. I don't have really many yellows at all. Let me see. What do I have? I have a lot of green. I think I put these on here with the oranges because I just don't have a lot of yellow in Light Elegance. So that's kind of why these are here on my orange swatch stick. But as far as yellow, that's all I have. So hey, maybe Light Elegance, if you're listening, maybe some yellows for later. Wait a minute. Where is, I know I have yellow. Oh, yes, I do. I lied. Okay, so my yellows are still really small. I have 4 Light Elegance shades in yellow. So this is going to kind of fulfill a bit of that. Okay, here we go. I was like, wait a minute, where is Psychedelic? I know I have Psychedelic. So here's Psychedelic and Good Vibrations from their, the group. I can't remember the 70s collection. It's going to drive me crazy, but I forget the collection names. But Good no, maybe not. Good Vibrations is the name of the color. But so that is definitely a softer gold. Good Vibrations is yellow. A yellow gold for sure, but yeah. So I do have Totally Taffy. I lied. See, I'm a liar. It would look really cute with Totally Taffy, but I only have it in buttercream, so that's kind of a bummer. Maybe I can create a yellow with some Good Vibrations in white. But Totally Taffy would look cute with Down the Rabbit Hole. And then Leotards and Lake Warmers, which I only have in buttercream as well. But yeah, that would be really cute. Really cute. So what I was thinking with Cheshire Charm. So again, this is Cheshire Charm. Okay, let me find the purpley swatches. Oh, they're over here. I think Princess Bling. Is it Princess Bling? And also Wink Wink. Let's see. So here's my purples and my wines. Wink Wink is right there. Where's the... Oh, okay. There's Princess Butter Bling right there. So let me get Wink Wink. So Wink Wink is on the left, and the Princess Butter Bling is on the right. Super pretty. Again, I only have Wink Wink. They're both buttercream, so that's it. There's no soft color in this one, or a soft gel for me. But look at how cute Cheshire Charm would be with Princess Butter Bling. I cannot wait to do that. I have just the lady that she loves bling. And I think that would just satisfy her blingy bling bling. So I'm excited to try that on her. But Wink Wink is a little muted in the purple fam, but I think you could still get away. Yeah. Cheshire Charm and Wink Wink would look really pretty together too. So that's just kind of what, when I saw that, I go, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. But I would not hesitate to put Cheshire Charm over, like I said, this one reminds me of Crybaby, and Crybaby, you can put it over a multitude of colors and it looks super hot. So I would put it over lots of purple, to be honest. I think it would go great with a lot of the purples in the collection. A lot of the wine colors even. I don't know. It's a chameleon. It's like Crybaby. It's definitely a chameleon. So I think that's pretty much it for the Light Elegance stuff that I have today. Again, it was the new Lost in Wonderland collection. And then I had got this Newbie Pink Slick Pour from YN. So I swatched her out, and it's a dip powder, but I like to use it as... you can use it with monomer. You can do Slick Pour, the I'm sorry, my words are not coming to me right now. Dip service, sorry, a dip service, which I finally got resin. So I'm trying to look for a victim, if you will, to try the slick pour on as the resin system, because I've never done it. But anyway, that was Newbie Pink, and it's just a really sweet foundation color. It would look good for backgrounds of stuff, but really pretty. And then for the life of me, I've had OPI's Susie Needs a Locksmith forever. And I was going through my colors, paring stuff down, getting rid of things, and I had not swatched this sucker out. I think I had it on a color wheel swatched, and then I ended up throwing that away. But yeah, so it reminds me of Farm Fresh in a way for, you know, fall colors. But I'm not crazy about OPI because they tend to be really watery, and you have to use, this is 2 good coats though. And these are thin coats. I didn't blop it on there, but 2 coats covered really well. So that was nice. I like it, but I haven't used it much. I think I forgot about it because I didn't have a swatch. So maybe this fall I'll be able to use it more. But for the LE, that's it. The new collection is super cute. Some Fire for Summer with Queen of Hearts and Off With Their Heads. Some cute soft pink, some soft green and turquoise. So yeah, there's a lot of cute stuff to do with all these different things they have. Very springy, very Easter minded. I feel like, oh, sorry, I'm going to drop my camera, but we got some very cute spring inspired colors. Some that's hot for summer for sure. But all this other stuff is going to be so cute for spring. I can't wait. I can't wait. Out on myself. But thanks for sitting through my long form video. I'm going to play with the colors and try some looks, try different things. I'll post those as I get them. But yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. It's very springy, very Easter for sure, Easter. And then those red and orange colors for summer are going to be really hot. And then you can even take the golds and the rose gold into fall. I think it would be really pretty. And that's pretty much it for me. It was nice chatting with everybody. I hope I can get some more followers. If you like it, follow me. I have at 707 nails, number 7, spell out 0, and then number 7 nails on pretty much all my formats. I've thought about changing that because I don't live in 707 area code anymore. So I've been toying around with a name change, something that can travel with me if I ever move again. But for now, it's still at number 7, spell out 0, lowercase, number 7, and lowercase nails, spell it out. And that's me. And you can find me on Instagram. Right now, I'm just on Instagram and TikTok. And I do have a YouTube channel. I've never posted there before, so maybe I'll post this longer video on there. But thanks for watching. Like it if you like it. If you have any other questions about colors, shout them out to me. If I have it in my collection, I'll do a comparison side-by-side picture and post it for you. Or I can just DM me and I'll send it to you in a DM picture. But yeah, I would love to get more followers. I can go live on TikTok, but I can't save them, so that's the only negative. But if you would please promote me to your friends and get me some more viewers so I can do some lives again on Instagram. I don't know why they did that, but anyway, thanks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.